The Indus Valley Civilization, one of the world's earliest urban civilizations, thrived around 3300 to 1300 BCE in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. Key archaeological sites include Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, which were discovered in the 1920s. The civilization is noted for its advanced urban planning, architecture, and social organization. Researching the Indus Valley Civilization. To explore archaeological research and history related to the Indus Valley Civilization, you can 1. Visit museums and libraries. Many museums, such as the National Museum in New Delhi or the British Museum in London, have collections and exhibitions on the Indus Valley Civilization. Libraries and university archives also have extensive resources. 2. Academic journals and books. Look for scholarly articles and books on the subject. Journals such as the Journal of Archaeological Science and Antiquity often publish research on ancient civilizations. 3. Online databases. Websites like JSTOR, Google Scholar, and academia.edu offer access to research papers and articles on the Indus Valley Civilization. 4. Educational websites and documentaries. Websites like the Archaeological Survey of India and National Geographic provide educational content and documentaries on the Indus Valley Civilization. Military expeditions in the Indian subcontinent. To find information on military expeditions and their historical impact on the Indian subcontinent. 1. Historical texts. Read historical texts and records from various periods. Notable works include those by ancient historians like Herodotus, as well as Indian texts like the Arthashastra by Kautilya. 2. Military history books. Books focusing on the military history of the Indian subcontinent can provide detailed insights. Authors like John Key and B.M. Pandey have written extensively on the topic. 3. Research articles. Academic articles and papers on military history can be found in journals and online databases. 4. Archives and museums. National archives and military museums in India, Pakistan, and other countries have records and exhibits related to historical military campaigns and expeditions. Notable military campaigns. Some significant military campaigns that impacted the Indian subcontinent include 1. Alexander the Great's campaigns, 4th century BCE. His invasion reached the northwestern regions of the Indian subcontinent. 2. Mauryan Empire, 4th to 2nd century BCE. Founded by Chandragupta Maurya, it was one of the largest empires in the Indian subcontinent. 3. Gupta Empire, 4th to 6th century CE. Known for its military prowess and cultural achievements. 4. Delhi Sultanate and Mughal Empire, 12th to 19th century. Successive Muslim dynasties that established significant control over the Indian subcontinent. By exploring these resources and historical periods, you can gain a comprehensive understanding of the Indus Valley Civilization and the military history of the Indian subcontinent. Key features of the Indus Valley Civilization. 1. Urban planning. The cities of Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, and others were characterized by their advanced urban planning. They had well-organized street grids, sophisticated drainage systems, and large public baths, indicating a high level of municipal organization. 2. Architecture. Buildings were made from uniformly sized baked bricks. Structures included residential buildings, granaries, warehouses, and public baths. The Great Bath of Mohenjo-daro is a notable example of their architectural prowess. 3. Economy. The economy was primarily agrarian, with evidence of wheat, barley, and other crops. They also engaged in trade, both within the civilization and with distant regions like Mesopotamia, as evidenced by the discovery of Harappan seals in Mesopotamia. 4. Craftsmanship. The Indus people were skilled in various crafts, including bead-making, pottery, metalwork, and weaving. They produced goods from materials like gold, silver, copper, and semi-precious stones. 5. Writing system. The Indus script, consisting of numerous symbols, remains undeciphered to this day. It is found on seals, pottery, and other artifacts, suggesting a system of writing used for administrative and perhaps religious purposes. 6. Social organization. Evidence suggests a relatively egalitarian society without distinct social hierarchies. However, there were clear divisions in labor, as seen from the specialized areas within cities for different crafts. 7. Religion. Although specific religious beliefs are not clearly understood, the presence of figurines, seals depicting animals, and possible worship of mother goddesses indicate some form of religious practice. Major archaeological sites. 1. Harappa. Located in modern-day Punjab, Pakistan, Harappa was one of the major cities of the IVC. Excavations have revealed granaries, workshops, and residential areas. 2. Mohenjo-Daro. Situated in Sindh, Pakistan, Mohenjo-Daro is perhaps the most well-known Indus city. The Great Bath, a large public water tank, and well-planned streets are key highlights. 3. Dhalavira. Located in Gujarat, India, Dhalavira is known for its water management system, large reservoirs, and unique layout, including a large citadel and a middle town. 4. Lothal. Also in Gujarat, Lothal is famous for its dockyard, suggesting it was an important center for maritime trade. Decline of the civilization. The decline of the Indus Valley Civilization around 1900 BCE is not fully understood. Several theories have been proposed, including 1. Climate change. Changes in climate, leading to droughts and a decline in agricultural productivity, may have contributed to the civilization's decline. 2. River changes. The shifting courses of rivers, such as the drying up of the Sarasvati River, could have disrupted the water supply and trade routes. 3. Invasion. Some theories suggest invasions by nomadic tribes like the Indo-Aryans, although this is debated among historians. 4. Internal factors. Social, political, or economic factors may have led to the gradual decline and fragmentation of urban centers. Labeling the Indus Valley Civilization as the happiest civilization is subjective and difficult to verify with certainty, given the limitations of archaeological evidence and the absence of decipherable written records. However, several aspects of the Indus Valley Civilization suggest it was well organized and relatively prosperous. Evidence supporting a positive view. 1. Urban planning and infrastructure. The sophisticated urban planning, including well-laid-out streets, advanced drainage systems, and impressive public baths, indicates a high standard of living and effective municipal governance. 2. Trade and economy. The extensive trade networks, both within the civilization and with distant regions like Mesopotamia, suggest economic prosperity. The presence of luxury goods such as beads, pottery, and metals implies a degree of wealth and skilled craftsmanship. 3. Social organization. The lack of apparent monumental architecture dedicated to rulers or elites, as seen in other contemporary civilizations, suggests a more egalitarian social structure. There is little evidence of pronounced social stratification or widespread conflict. 4. Health and hygiene. The presence of advanced water management systems and public baths points to a concern for public health and hygiene, which would contribute to the overall well-being of the population. Limitations and challenges. 1. Undeciphered script. The Indus script remains undeciphered, which limits our understanding of their social, political, and religious life. Without written records, it's challenging to make definitive statements about the civilization's internal dynamics and the well-being of its people. 2. Archaeological evidence. Much of our knowledge comes from the physical remains of cities and artifacts. While these provide valuable insights, they cannot capture the full scope of human experience, including social relations, cultural practices, and individual happiness. 3. Health issues. Skeletal remains indicate that people of the Indus Valley Civilization suffered from common diseases of the time, such as arthritis and dental problems. This shows that, like any other ancient civilization, they faced health challenges. 4. Decline. The decline of the civilization around 1900 BCE suggests that it faced significant challenges, whether due to environmental changes, resource depletion, social upheaval, or external pressures. Conclusion. While the evidence points to a well-organized and relatively prosperous society, calling the Indus Valley Civilization the happiest is speculative. What can be said with more certainty is that it was an advanced and complex society that achieved significant feats in urban planning, trade, and craftsmanship. Further discoveries and research may provide deeper insights into the quality of life and social conditions of the Indus Valley people. If you enjoy detailed and well-researched historical content, engage with the content by liking the videos and leaving comments to share your thoughts and ask questions. Click the subscribe button on the channel's homepage to get updates on new videos.